Should you file for Social Security at age 62 or delay it until age 67 or 70 to get a higher monthly benefit? Almost all of the advice online or anybody you talk to says it's almost always best to defer your benefit. However, there are many instances when filing at 62 might actually be the smartest move you can make. And that's why in this video, I'm going to share with you 7 overlooked reasons when filing at 62 is the right move. And if you're between 60 and 65 right now, this decision is even more urgent than you think, because once you miss these opportunities, they're gone forever. Now, you've probably seen those break-even calculators online that often say for you to wait until age 70. But here's the problem. They're oversimplified. And the Social Security Administration actually removed their own break-even calculator because people were making bad filing decisions after they used it. Real life isn't that simple, right? So forget those generic calculators. Let me show you 7 specific situations where filing at 62 might actually be your smartest move. And I bet at least one of these applies to your situation. Let me start with the most obvious one, but one that people often ignore because it's uncomfortable to think about. If your health isn't great, or you come from a family where people don't typically live into their 90s, filing early could protect you from losing benefits forever. Think about it this way. Would you rather guarantee yourself $2,800 coming in every month starting at 62 when you can enjoy it, or gamble that you'll be around to collect that extra $800 a month 8 years from now? Filing early allows you to get the most out of your contributions while you're still alive, ensuring that your hard-earned benefits don't go unused. Here's the bottom line on this one. You get up to 8 years of income you otherwise might have missed entirely. But even if you're healthy, here's something that unlocks a completely different kind of value: enjoying your best retirement years. Here's what most people don't consider. Your early retirement years are often when you have the most physical ability and energy to travel, pursue hobbies, or spend quality time with your loved ones, right? Filing early gives you the financial freedom to enjoy retirement while you're still healthy and active. Plus, by taking Social Security early, your other savings can stay invested and potentially grow to much higher levels. So if you're worried about running out of money later, this strategy actually gives you more control because you're living on guaranteed income while your investments stay invested and compound. Here's the bottom line on this one. You fund your most active and enjoyable years while protecting your nest egg. Now, here's where it gets interesting for married couples. There's actually a way to unlock thousands in additional monthly income that most families completely miss. If you're married and your spouse can't claim spousal benefits until you file, then filing early unlocks additional income for your family. Spousal benefits provide up to 50% of your full retirement benefit. That could be an extra $1,500, $2,000 per month for your household. This could make a big difference in covering household expenses or achieving financial goals as a combined couple. This especially makes sense when there's a big earnings gap between spouses. Let's say your spouse's Social Security would only grow from $800 to $1,200 by waiting until 70. But half of your benefit at 62 is already $1,400. Why would you wait, right? Here's the bottom line on this one. You unlock money your family is leaving on the table every month you delay. If you're married, this next strategy could be the most important one because it could literally save your spouse hundreds of thousands of dollars. And this is the scenario that makes the most sense to file early, in my opinion. If your spouse has significantly higher benefits but shorter life expectancy due to significant health issues, filing early protects the both of you. And here's how this one works. Collect Social Security at age 62 on your benefit for the period of time when they are alive. Then when they pass, you switch to their larger survivor benefit. So instead of losing 8 years of your own Social Security trying to maximize a benefit you may never fully enjoy, you ensure income during a critical transition period. Now, timing is key here, so it's important to evaluate both health and financial dynamics when making this decision. Here's the bottom line on this one. This strategy can mean an extra $200,000 or more in total lifetime benefits for your family. Now, here's one your financial advisor probably hasn't told you, and it has to do with protecting yourself when the market crashes. If the market crashes right after you retire, turning on Social Security can be a lifesaver. Instead of selling your investments at a massive loss to pay bills, you use Social Security to buy time for your portfolio to recover. It's like having an insurance policy against bad market timing. Think about it this way. Imagine you retired in January with a $500,000 portfolio. By October, it was worth $350,000. Do you really want to sell $30,000 worth of investments that are now worth $21,000 just to pay your bills and also potentially trigger tax consequences? Or would you rather turn on Social Security and let that portfolio recover? Now, there are two ways this protects you. Direct protection, which is Social Security replaces the income you would have taken from your crashed portfolio, and indirect protection. Since you're not touching your investments, they can recover and grow while Social Security pays your bills. Now, the key is this. When your portfolio is down 40%, that guaranteed 8% annual increase from delaying Social Security doesn't look so attractive compared to letting your investments recover. So here's the bottom line on this one. This strategy protects you from sequence of returns risk, one of retirement's biggest dangers to draining your nest egg. Here's where tax planning gets interesting. If you have low income now, but expect to have higher income later, maybe from pensions, annuities, or required distributions at 73, filing for Social Security early could save you thousands in taxes. Currently, up to 85% of your Social Security can be taxable if your income is too high. But if you're in a low tax bracket now, you might pay little or no tax on Social Security benefits. Then when those other income sources kick in later, you've already locked in years of low tax Social Security income. Here's the bottom line on this one. You're essentially locking in tax-free money during your low income years. And lastly, sometimes you just need the money to cover your expenses, and that's perfectly okay. Life doesn't always go according to plan. Maybe it's unexpected medical bills, supporting a family member, or simply not having enough savings. If your choice is between filing early or taking on credit card debt, there's no contest, right? Social Security is supposed to be your safety net, and it's perfectly acceptable to use it when you need it most. So don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Financial security today beats theoretical optimization tomorrow. Here's the bottom line on this one. Real money in your pocket today is worth more than hypothetical money you might never live to collect. Now, if you're thinking about filing for Social Security at 62, there's another critical decision you need to make. See, once you start drawing Social Security, you need to figure out which of your other retirement accounts to tap into first. Should you pull from your 401k, your Roth IRA, your regular savings? The order you withdraw from these accounts could literally cost you tens of thousands in unnecessary taxes. So that's why I created this video called Which Retirement Accounts Should You Withdraw From First? It's one of our most popular videos because it shows you the exact sequence that could save you a fortune in taxes and make your money last longer. If you're serious about maximizing your Social Security strategy, you need to watch this next. Click right here and I'll see you over there. I'm Tom, founder of GT Wealth, and if you're interested in seeing how we help our clients live their best life with their money, click the link below the video, and thanks again for watching.